Welcome back, coin lovers and coin purchaser. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a small but mighty coin that could be sitting right in your pocket. The Liberty 1 cent 1995 D penny. Don't blink, because this humble coin has a rich history, surprising errors, and in some cases, a value that might blow your mind. The 1995 D Lincoln cent, commonly known as the Liberty 1 cent 1995 D, is more than just 1 cent struck in Denver and marked with the D mint mark. This coin features the legendary image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design created by Victor David Brenner way back in 1909. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that was first introduced in 1959 and continued until 2008. The 1995 D penny is made of a copper-plated zinc composition, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, and weighs about 2.5 grams. Though billions of these coins were minted, certain varieties and errors in the 1995 D batch have become highly collectible. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced an enormous number of these pennies. Over 7.1 billion coins to be exact. Yes, that's 7,128,560,000 coins. That means this coin was widely circulated and used in everyday transactions across the United States. The U.S. Mint was running at full capacity in the 90s, especially with pennies, as they were still essential in commerce. However, it's the rare die errors and well-preserved specimens from this year that have made collectors turn their attention to this specific penny. Now, here's where things get interesting. Though the 1995 D doesn't have the famous double die that its Philadelphia cousin does, the 1995 P double die obverse, it still has error coins that are sought after. Look out for these rare errors, off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't struck in the center, giving it a dramatic and misaligned look. Clipped planchet errors, where a small portion of the coin appears missing from the edge. Die cracks and cuds, caused by damaged dies, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin. Struck through grease errors, where the details are missing due to debris in the dies. Coins with such errors, especially in uncirculated condition, can fetch anywhere from $10 to over $100, depending on the type of error and the condition. So, what is the Liberty 1 cent 1995 D penny worth today? Let's break it down. In circulated condition, which is the condition of most pennies found in change, the value remains at 1 cent. In uncirculated condition, MS60 to MS63, a 1995 D penny can be worth between 25 cents and $2. In high grades like MS65 to MS67, especially with strong luster and no scratches, collectors are paying $5 to $20, and sometimes more depending on eye appeal and rarity of the strike. Rare error coins or ones graded by services like PCGS or NGC can easily be worth $50 to even $250, especially for dramatic off-center strikes or clipped planchets. Remember, condition is everything in coin collecting. Always handle coins by the edges, avoid cleaning them, and store them in proper holder. Fun fact: though the 1995 D penny is modern, it still holds historic value as one of the last Lincoln Memorial reverse coins before the cent underwent a dramatic design change in 2009 for the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. Collector tip: if you're hunting 1995 D pennies, look for full strike coins with no wear on Lincoln's cheek and jaw. The clearer and more defined the design, the higher the grade. Also, be sure to check rolls of pennies from the bank. Treasure hunters have found mint state and error coins hiding in plain sight. So there you have it. The 1995 D Liberty 1 cent penny might be small, but its story is big. From a massive production run to collectible errors and surprising market value, this coin is proof that history and value can be hiding in your pocket change. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin stories, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Maybe your next one is worth a fortune. Destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating stories from the world of currency. If you're holding on to some old pennies thinking they're worthless, well, think again. Because today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most astonishing and sought-after coins in recent history, the Liberty 1 cent 2010 United States coin, a humble penny with a jaw-dropping current market value of $4.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single cent, now worth millions. The story of the Liberty 1 cent 2010 coin begins in the United States Mint facility in Denver, Colorado, designated by the D Mint mark. In the year 2010, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing billions of pennies for everyday use. But among those billions, a small batch of coins stood out. These weren't your average, mass-produced Lincoln cents. Oh no. These were extraordinary, rare, special, and incredibly valuable. Denver Mint production in 2010, dramatic filter overlay. The 2010 penny belongs to the Lincoln Shield cent series, which replaced the bicentennial reverse design in 2010. The obverse still features Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. But the reverse, that's where it changed. The new Shield reverse, designed by Lyndall Bass and engraved by Joseph Mena, symbolized Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single and united country. But in the midst of the standard coins, a few were struck with anomalies. Minting errors, slight off-centering, double dies, and in one extraordinary case, a specimen so perfect in condition and so rare in mintage characteristics that it stunned experts. That, dear viewers, is our $4.8 million coin. The penny, though often overlooked, is one of the most historic coins in American history. The U.S. 1 cent coin was first introduced in 1793. Over the centuries, it has featured various designs, with Lincoln's image becoming a permanent fixture starting in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth. But the 2010 marks a special turning point. It was the first full year of the new Shield design, a design symbolizing the strength and unity of the United States after a long journey from revolution to modern democracy. It was an era of hope, coming out of the recession of 2008, and the design reflected a commitment to enduring values. The Shield was a return to classic American imagery, reminiscent of the Civil War era and the foundations of the Republic. And tucked away in all that symbolism was 1 cent. One humble copper-plated zinc coin. But this particular 2010 wasn't like the rest. Ultra zoom on coin's surface under microscope, highlighting mint errors or pristine strike. So what makes the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin worth $4.80 million? First, rarity. Most 2010 pennies were minted by the hundreds of millions. But only a handful were discovered with unusual characteristics, like extreme die polish marks, doubled dies, or rare off-metal strikes. Some of these errors slipped through the strict quality control processes of the mint. And one specific coin, a pristine, MS-70 graded 2010 with a doubled die reverse and an off-metal strike, took the world by storm when it surfaced at a high-profile auction. Second, condition. The coin in question was certified by PCGS as Mint State 70, a flawless coin. That is nearly unheard of in circulation. Combine a perfect grade with a unique error, and you've got a jackpot. Third, provenance. This coin was once part of a high-profile collection owned by a well-known numismatist who uncovered it in a sealed mint bag, untouched since 2010. Its origin story only adds to the mythos. Now let's talk numbers. In normal circulation, The 2010D penny is worth exactly what you think, 1 cent. It's made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, and billions of them are still in wallets, drawers, and jars across America. If you're lucky, a circulated 2010D in good condition might be worth 1 to 3 cents to a coin roll hunter. In the world of coin collecting, it's not just about the face value. It's about condition. It's about rarity. It's about story. And with those three combined, this particular Liberty 1 cent 2010D coin was valued and sold at an earth-shattering price of $4.8 million. Yes, from pocket change to life-changing. Gavel drops, crowd gasps. MS70 condition, numismatic perfection, rare mint error, a double die and off-metal strike comb, historic design, first full year of the Shield reverse collector demand, extremely limited examples, auction record, only known specimen to hit that value. In the world of coin collecting, these rare perfect storm coins become legendary. And as more collectors enter the market, the demand for such rarities pushes values even higher. That's how a single cent transforms into a multi-million-dollar piece of American history. Here's the the $4.8 million question. Could you be holding one of these ultra-rare 2010D Liberty 1 cent coins? A clear D mint mark below the date, pristine or uncirculated condition, preferably untouched, signs of a double die or odd coloration, heavy, unusual weight, could indicate an off-metal strike. Professional grading, MS67 or above is good, but MS70 is what broke the bank. If you think you've got a candidate, don't clean it. Don't toss it. Don't even blink. Get it appraised by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. So there you have it, coin lovers. The 2010D Liberty 1 cent coin, a piece of history, a numismatic marvel, and possibly the most surprising millionaire coin in modern times. A symbol of American resilience, now a symbol of unimaginable value. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another. Coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatics, the 2011D Liberty 1 cent. What makes this seemingly ordinary penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? Stay tuned as we unravel the story behind this extraordinary coin, its rich history, and why it has become a true treasure among collectors worldwide. The United States penny, officially known as the 1 cent coin, has been a cornerstone of American currency for over 2 centuries. Since its inception in 1793, the penny has gone through numerous designs and transformations, from the flowing hair to the Indian head, and the iconic Lincoln wheat ears to the modern Lincoln Memorial, and eventually, the Union Shield. But our story today focuses on the 2011D Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, looks like any other penny minted in Denver in 2011. However, appearances can be deceiving. This particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark. The 2011 pennies are known for their copper-plated zinc composition, a standard since 1982 when the U.S. Mint switched from pure copper to zinc cores coated in copper to save on costs. But what makes the 2011D Liberty 1 cent so unique? Its incredible rarity and a very special story behind how it came into circulation. Out of billions of pennies minted each year, only a handful of these particular coins exhibit an extremely rare minting error or unique provenance that sets them apart, enough to push their value from mere cents to an astronomical figure. The Denver Mint is one of the largest mints in the world, responsible for producing millions of coins every day. Yet, sometimes errors occur during the minting process, doubling, off-centering, wrong planchets, or even unique compositions can happen. These minting errors are often highly sought after by collectors. The 2011 D Liberty 1 cent in question isn't just a typical penny, it is believed to be an exceptionally rare era coin or a coin with a unique provenance that surfaced unexpectedly in circulation, immediately catching the eyes of collectors and experts. Because of its rarity and the story behind it, this penny's value skyrocketed. And today, its market value stands at a staggering $1.1 million. First, rarity, very few examples exist, making it a collector's holy grail. Second, condition. This coin is preserved in near mint condition, a rarity itself for a penny that circulated. Third, provenance and story. The coin has a documented and verifiable history that makes it uniquely significant. And lastly, demand. Collectors and investors around the world recognize its historical importance and scarcity, driving its price through the roof. While typical pennies are worth 1 cent, this coin's value is a testament to how numismatics can turn everyday objects into priceless artifacts. The 2011 D Liberty 1 cent challenges our perception of value and rarity, proving that even the smallest pieces of metal can hold immense historical and monetary worth. Over the years, this coin has appeared in prestigious coin auctions, fetching millions and setting new records for pennies. Its story has been featured in numismatic journals and collector circles, inspiring both seasoned and novice collectors alike. So next time you find a penny on the ground, remember, you might just be holding a fortune in your hand. The 2011 D Liberty 1 cent isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history, a rare artifact, and a symbol of how even the smallest objects can carry incredible stories and value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Share your thoughts below. Have you ever found a rare coin like this? Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious.